This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, Who Administers State Governments Better, Democrats or Republicans? Today we hear stories about the economic instability of state governments, rising taxes, potential bankruptcies, etc. Are these flukes of just bad policies and administration? According to a recent report from the Mercatus Center at George Mason University, it appears success is not by accident, and Republicans appear to do a better job than their Democratic counterparts. The Mercatus report, titled Ranking the States by Fiscal Condition, examined the financial stability of the 50 states plus Puerto Rico. The report considered debt and financial obligations as well as state pension programs and health care benefits. Not surprising, Puerto Rico, with its pending bankruptcy, was rated dead last, number 51. The top 10 states demonstrating financial solvency include number 1, Alaska, number 2, Nebraska, number 3, Wyoming, number 4, North Dakota, number 5, South Dakota, number 6, Florida, number 7, Utah, number 8, Oklahoma, number 9, Tennessee, and number 10, Montana. The bottom 10 states not demonstrating financial stability include number 41, Maryland, number 42, New York, number 43, Maine, number 44, California, number 45, Hawaii, number 46, Kentucky, number 47, Illinois, number 48, New Jersey, number 49, Massachusetts, number 50, Connecticut, and number 51, Puerto Rico. Perhaps the most noteworthy observation made was that all of the top 10 states are Republican-controlled, meaning both the governor and the legislatures are in GOP hands. Further, with the exception of Kentucky, all of the bottom 10 states, plus Puerto Rico, are controlled by the Democrats. In New Jersey, the governor is Republican, but both houses of the legislature are controlled by the Democrats. Let's examine the differences between number 1, Alaska, and number 50, Connecticut. According to the Mercatus report regarding Alaska, quote, given Alaska's reliance on oil revenues, the state has between 22.46 and 23.44 times the cash needed to cover short-term liabilities. Revenues exceed expenses by 55%, producing a surplus of $8,296 per capita. On a long-run basis, net assets represent 85% of total assets, and liabilities are 3% of total assets, end quote. Regarding Connecticut, they wrote, quote, Connecticut's fiscal position is poor across all categories, with between only 0.46 and 1.19 times the cash needed to cover short-term liabilities. Connecticut's revenues matched only 94% of expenses, producing a deficit of $505 per capita. The state is heavily reliant on debt to finance its spending, with a negative net asset ratio of negative 0.88 and liabilities exceeding assets by 34%. Per capita debt is $9,077. Total debt is $20.88 billion. Unfunded pensions are $83.31 billion on a guaranteed-to-be-paid basis, and other post-employment benefits are $19.53 billion. Total liabilities are equal to 53% of total state personal income, end quote. The difference between the two states is rather obvious. One has developed assets and works to live within its means. The other relies on deficit spending, thereby adding to the state's debt. Beyond assets and liabilities, the programs established for social services and employment varies. For example, with the exception of Alaska, all of the top 10 are right-to-work states, and none of the bottom 10 have a right-to-work program. From the Mercatus report, you can conclude Republican states take their fiduciary responsibility more seriously. The Democratic states seem to possess a credit card mentality where they spend and spend on social programs and civic projects without considering how to pay for them, causing the states to lean towards a Puerto Rican bankruptcy scenario. I invite you to examine the report and consider how well your state is managing its financial resources. You can visit them on their website at mercatus.org. That's spelled MERCATUS, mercatus.org. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.